In sales, urgency is one of the most underutilized things that salespeople have. And what I find so often is that salespeople really struggle with how do I create urgency without sounding desperate, without putting on too much pressure. I think of it in regards to you gotta present a solution the customer wants. And if you don't present a solution the customer wants, they're not going to want to buy it. You can place false timelines on a customer. Like if you don't do it by the end of the month, we're not going to give you as good of a deal. I've never found those things to be deciding factors for customers. What might work is that we've got some promotion here or there, but most customers assume that if they have been presented a promotional price, if they come back to you a couple days later, they're going to get it. Now, what you can do is we only have a few more customers we're going to be able to go live with in this window. If we want to get you in before that window, this will allow us to have you go live by X date. If not, no worries. We would just have you go live in our next phase. Or if you want opportunity to take advantage of this pricing based off of the first amount of customers that we're signing up, you could do these things. But for me, I tend to not stress those types of things around pressure very often. I tend to try to be very indifferent with my customer. I tend to try to act as if we've got a lot of going on. We've got a lot of customers that want to sign up. It seems like our solution makes a lot of sense for you. If it makes sense for you, let's go ahead and move forward. If not, here's where it is. But there are things that you can use that can incentivize a customer to move further. For instance, we do staffing for customers. And I might say to them, hey, I just came across a potential staffing candidate that I think would fit perfectly for your business. I'd be glad to let you meet with them. But the reality of it is, they're going to be in high demand for our customers. Once we provide them to one of our clients, they're not going to be available to you. I'm not trying to rush this decision for you because I know it's a very important decision, but at the end of the day, I think this person aligns exactly with what you're looking for in staffing, and I'd hate to let them go away. You make a decision a few days later, but they're already with the next person. We've got to wait a little longer before we find somebody to their standard. That's a way that you can deliver urgency towards the customer standards without them feeling like you're placing pressure on them. This also lets them know that we've got other customers who have similar needs we're trying to solve for, but I'm trying to take care of you in this regards. I think it's far better than if you don't sign up with us by the end of the month and the price is going to go up by $300. That's generally, in my experience, a negative way to incentivize urgency for a customer. Either way, there's not one way to skin the cat. Hopefully this gives you some advice on how to do it.